So this is it. 3 out of 3 out of 6 portions. We're hitting the road. Oh, that's right, 4. That's it. We're down the road, motors. Let's go! Heard old Neil sing about him. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't hear Neil sing shit. I heard him make threats and be dumb. I didn't hear him protest at all, actually, because he pussed out. But it's how it is, man. More room at the top for the real fucking protesters and the people that give a shit. Liberty-minded people, mostly. I don't know what else to say, Neil. But I like that we call the male Karens Neil now. You earned it. So I'm over in Hawaii, pretty much with nothing left over here stateside except for a big bunch of equipment. And suddenly I think, where am I going to live? And I remember my friend Andrew had purchased a couple of these RVs. And so as much as I love living with chickens and my grandkids and my daughter, I had 19 in cash and some things to think about. So as I skated around Hilo Town, I thought about all kind of music videos and what I want to do with my life, including shoot a video in this alley, which I've yet to do here a couple years later. But you know what? I have things on my mind for years and years and years before they come to fruition. Thoughts are things, and I will soon be back in Hawaii, and I'll be excited. Meanwhile, welcome back to the channel. Here's what was going on. I'm gonna rotate because she says she doesn't mind, but this is what we have when you got a behind-the-scenes thing going on. I love being on this side of the camera. Like, look, what's not to love? I mean, I'm dirty. It's a good thing you can't smell. It's not smell-o-vision. I'm having a total lifestyle change, and I just woke up, and I look like crap, and I like it. You can look at me, but here's this. You know, other people are a little more introverted, but I wanted to introduce Jen. This is Jen Lombard, and she's responsible for the creation and the work that went into firing off all of the lionware that we ever made.
Check it out, I brought a piece.
She brought a piece.
Yeah.
She's responsible for the merch table, and when I say responsible, it's because she's like a real business person and has literally just taken responsibility and followed up and just done a great job for us already. At the merch table, you need to swing by and talk to the musicians there, because we kind of fool around the merch table. You need to come say hi to Jen, and you buy something, that's great. Take something home with you about us, that's cool. If not, just just stop and say hi. It's no big deal. Whatever, tip jar, whatever. A word of advice, polite, whatever. Anyway, so what you're gonna see is some regular merch. It's hats, t-shirts, stickers, and all that good stuff. Hopefully some CDs and probably a 45 vinyl. But you're also going to see this cool little stuff right here. There she is. Oh, look at that pose. We'll get some good stills out of that. Keep going. Wait, now, okay, now we're... Can't wait to see that on our next gig.
Yeah.
All right, now the rest of the story is, why is there a scooter on my work truck? And why is there shovels on my play truck? And what's going on here with the tiki torches on a moving vehicle? What the heck? And a fire pit. Why is there so much fire involved in this crazy Rusto mod? In this crazy Harry Dickerman the truck? In this mad capped big unit flatbed dumper? Big red, old copper. Why? 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 I'm starting to breathe easy now, putting the last bit of stuff out of my shop and garage into the mobile world, and it's one thing after the other. The things that got done were the priorities, so I'm stoked about that, and I gotta leave. But I just want to get this moment. I'm about to drive away, and officially I'm only visiting after right now. And I'm ultimately going to take the shed down and put it in another compound, probably for somebody else. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I might finish the doors where it stands and get a few more months here while I roam the country. I don't know. But this is it, man. I'll go to my workspace and that I have, that I'm scaling down to kind of a pirate camp, kind of a 80s CB camp reenactment. I'll tell that story later. But this is me on the last day, and officially this thing is, I don't live here at this property, and I don't live anywhere technically. I'm a mobilized, I'm a nomad. It's bittersweet. I'm one who wanders, but I really don't feel that lost. I feel safer now. And so that's that. Okay, bye-bye. Parts store. It was sitting for approximately 6 years and not doing much. And that's going to be a recurring theme. I'm not here to restore things, but I am here to get things operational and get her done. I'm here to, get things to their next level, or their potential, I guess. This is quite a truck. It's quite a truck. Harry Dickerman is quite a truck. It does a lot of stuff. Really, what I am doing everything to take care of myself, with only me and my dog to be responsible for, as I try to play some guitars, write some songs, and maximize my time on the earth by spreading peace, love, and joy through the music that I write and perform. And so that's awesome. That's what I do. And in order to do that, I pretty much had to come to grips with who I am, which means I had to examine all of my relationships and why they are like they are like. It was only 1 year ago that I started ADHD therapy and medication. And in that year, everything has changed. Absolutely everything. And so the adventure continues, and I'm gonna go get some oil for this oil-consuming, large carbon footprint vehicle that we're gonna try to maximize by bringing the average down using and utilizing this small carbon footprint vessel in between rock shows. So I'm gonna go in here, get us some oil, and I'm not gonna put it in. I'm gonna go rest. This has been one heck of a adventure so far. I'm not even 1/3 through day one. By the way, I haven't slept for more than 4 hours for the last 7 days. Every flashlight I have is dead battery. I have to get a house battery for my tiny house mobile unit. Stand by for the reveal. Every battery on every phone plus 2 regular recharge batteries is dead. The flashlight out of each truck is dead. every tool battery for the blower, or the flashlight, the other flashlights that are rechargeable, my drill motor, every single of those batteries are dead. I just got done fueling up this vehicle because it was on empty. And it occurred to me, I'm so thankful for my strong body at my age. I say that I'm 19 going on 55 for a lot of good reason. I think this chapter should be called 20 going on 56. And the last chapter should be called 19 going on 56. And let's see how the rest of these chapters work out. What I have done right is I've hydrated. I've attended to my Gatorades. You know, it's got not enzymes. It's got electrolytes, which plants love. And so I've attended to that. I've taken my vitamins as best I can. I've taken my medication as best I can. And I'm not going to beat myself up over the many times that I would prefer to have been fully medicated. And that's just a hard thing, and that's just, you know, a vicious circle. One of the strange catch-22s I'm sure we'll talk about at some point on the wellness channel, on the ADHD channel. I didn't sleep because I was in an operation. I'm on a mission. I'm in a mode. And I give myself a higher mark than ever before for being intentional about how I go about things. Some dude just threw garbage at another guy in front of them, and now they're having road rage drag races. Man, can't we all just get along, man? Peace, love, faith, let's go. But the dogs have modes, and that's rest mode, rest and lick your balls mode, is what I called it. And then there's forage. That's when you're rooting around looking for some food. And then there's travel mode. And those are the modes that are in the regular dog mode. And then there's, of course, fight and flight. And in dogs, we call that the red zone. And so I've never been bright enough or medicated enough or had enough therapy to understand that the red zone of human beings is the flight and fight, and I never really knew being hyperactive and ADHD. I never really knew there was such a thing in human beings as rest and digest, rest and repair, rest and recreation, recreation. I mean, I knew the words. But that's what the catch-22 of this whole thing is the words. The words, they make sense here, but I didn't have the experience of it, and I couldn't get the two. With ADHD, the one thing I learned this year is that my brain is not my heart. My heart is not my brain. And my job is to connect them, and that's what I'm up to. Alright. Well, I'm here at the RV campground of delightfulness. Stereotypical Walmart parking lot. I'm here with all my toys and my tools all shoved in together with my toiletries. My toys. I'm here with my toys, my tools, and my toiletries. At the ever popular, famous, stereotypical resort La Walmart. And I call it a resort because the parking lot's not just got a Subway and a Walmart in it, but here we got a Taco Time, we got a McDonald's, we got a Taco Bell across the street, a couple nice gas stations, got a nice bank and a weed store, and if you want to get your oil change, you can get your oil change while you're stoned. I've been here this is my third night, and it's fun to watch them come off of watch, and the stoners come out and laugh all night at the weed store. And guard dog on duty. Let's see what Fido's doing. Check on my alarm system. Why people have 2 dogs, because I get it now. I have 2 vehicles. Good job locking the door. Oh, that just popped out. I set a trap for myself. A reminder. That was cool. Boom! And who that? Hey, big boy. Hey, what's going on? Well, I'm gonna take him for a little walk and let him stretch out, get some food and water, etc., and check back in and show you what's going on the inside. So, kind of almost like first impressions, because last time I was in any kind of RV, it was somebody's travel trailer that I was just hanging out in while they were visiting or something. Never been a high priority RV ownership. Hasn't made sense for what I thought was our lifestyle in the past, because my reasoning was for the money that you spend on the insurance and the storage and the unit itself and the gasoline, you could buy a really nice town car and go from Marriott to Marriott, and I'm completely comfortable with that. But that's only if you use it every once in a while. So I'm the same way on boats. I'd rather be a boat owner's friend than a boat owner, because a boat owner doesn't have enough friends. And certainly if you're a good friend, they can show up a little bit early and clean up, and stay a little bit late and clean up, and maybe bring a 6-pack or a picnic lunch or something every once in a while, and be available to go sailing when it's time. I mean, that's a good life. And more about that later, because I've got some sweet friends that some of them have my old boats, so that's cool too. And that's pretty good. But here it goes to my first impression. Is it's a lot like living in the jungle camp in Hawaii on the Big Island when I go, which I am going to go in a couple weeks. And this is a lot like it. Also, it's a lot like being on a sailboat, because it's just this one is exactly the same size as a lot of boats that I've, stayed over on, if not like lived on for a minute or two or a weekend or a trip or something. And even the layout. So that's what's going on. Keep this ship shape is what's up. And so that's my first impression. I got to get some rest. This is a culmination of a lot of events, and I still got about 3 or 4 hours worth of good physical labor to finish the day. And I want to finish the day on a really high note and start the celebration tonight. And I don't even know where we're going to end up or where we're going to start, but I'll coordinate that after I get a little brain rest. I just need to get some rest so I can think clear. I'll eat and drink and fuel my body up, take care of myself, and then think about what's next. All right, Fido? Yeah, that's right. There's an aroma somewhere. He's happy to be on duty, man. He's so happy. Oh, so now, update on page 3, probably, of chapter next. The chapter I'm calling 20 going on 56. I'm exhausted. It took all I had and I didn't even know it again. I don't think I'm burned out. I'm weary and I feel hopeful. So I don't think that I'm burned out, wherein you're just exhausted and you feel gross. So I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking a nap here in a second. I just had a couple seconds because there was an alarm on my phone that's going to go off. And it's right next door in the vehicle next door, because it's the only charging cord / battery that works. So I've worn everything out. Everyone and everything, every battery, any storage of energy is depleted.
So I can't charge my battery and lay down because I know that this alarm's going to go off and I'm going to hear it. That's just the way it is. And so I go out there, I'll drink some water, drink a good bunch of water, go out there, take care of that business there, take care of that business there, lay down, and get started again. The point of this is that chapter changes take a lot of energy. And it feels, I gotta tell you, it feels like shit. I feel horrible right now, you know. But in my heart, I feel hopeful. And in my body, I feel weary. And it feels horrible. Together. Because I also am leaving something else at the same time. So emotionally, I'm depleted. I'm completely depleted. And as I was getting depleted, it feels gross to get depleted. And as I get in tune with myself, that's what I'm learning, I guess, is that's what I'm feeling. I'm getting depleted. But I knew it was part of this program that was happening up as the process now. And the point of this video is, not that I knew anything, but what I'm learning is, this is what it feels like to win. To actually win. Gordon Lightfoot said it well when he said it feels like I'm winning when I'm losing again. But also people don't know that it feels gross sometimes to do the right thing, because it's hard to make the changes, make the right changes. It feels gross because you're getting depleted. So I'm going to take care of myself. I can barely think, talk. This isn't the first time. What a week, if you only knew. I'll give you updates, and henceforth you'll know. Here we go. Oh, final check-in with Fido. My buddy. Yeah, this is nice. Fido stand watch up there. He pop up if somebody gets too close. I'm taking a nap.
Man, there's lots of lessons for me looking back on this stuff. I get to go to Hawaii shortly after this, but a lot happens between then and then. Stay tuned for tomorrow. It's a big day coming up. Here's a little bit of what's going on. I get a visit, and we start squaring stuff away. Good old Fido. What a long, strange trip it will be. See you soon, folks. Oh, man. My gosh. Because here comes something very interesting. I am absolutely frozen. Whew.